If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show, meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase automatically earns you 6% back in UA cash that you can later exchange for a mystery box or a signed item of your choosing. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Kamen here with Steven, and we've got ourselves a fun show tonight here at Ultimate Autographs. We're going to break the loaded dice coming up, training camp as well, and then we've got all the small things. So 3 breaks, aka 5 boxes to rip right off the start. We're 2 away in 3 different things. That is the Money Moves full-size authentic series, probably the best thing we have on the site, along with the loaded dice. Also 2 away in the Steel Curtain Platinum helmets, 2 away in the Flash Flood minis. We're moving, Steven. It's going to be a fun show tonight.
Absolutely. I'm excited to break some boxes. Haven't seen fire since yesterday. So
all right, well, you'll see plenty of fire today. Let's pull the randomizer up, and let's see what our dice roll is going to be for today. We need 6 or higher to play. 6 earlier today. 3 won't do. 6 again. How about that? Double 3s. Keeping it nice and low on the dice roll. As for our chase item of the day, let's spin that wheel. Wow. Something about all the small things. That was our chase in the early show as well. So, all right. Everyone who enters one of those breaks gets a chance to spin for some UA cash at the end of the show, 1 to $100. So take that off the screen. And we are going to get rolling with our first break. Hopefully everyone is doing great tonight. We do have Justin Jefferson, our Dutch item of the day, full-size authentic Eclipse for $520. Some scratches at the top. You kind of see that scratch up top there. A couple more in the back. So there are a few minor scratches. But this guy was second in the league in receiving yards. He was 4th last year, playing on Sunday Night Football as we speak. All right, first break, Steven. We got Jerome the Minibus is in here. Colton Bicker, Jacob Ronning, Chris Gibbs, Zachary Erickson, and Matthew Kerr. If you guys can get us a crate number, here's the deal with the loaded dice. We have just 6 crates left in the room. There will be 5 left after this first break. I am happy to get all those done today. Justin Jefferson Flash, Devontae Adams Camo, Jamal Charles Flash. Just some of the things still out there in that series. 2 replicas and a full-size authentic. Guaranteed full-size authentic coming out of the loaded dice, Steven.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, guys. We'll give it about 30 seconds on that box number. Colton, Matthew Kerr, Zachary Erickson, Jacob, Chris, or Jerome if you're in here. Chris Roberts, your guy in the early show, was predicting a big day for Jerome in the break room. He had a dream saying that Jerome would have a big day, and then Jerome proceeded to win 0 breaks in the early show. So we'll see if he's due tonight. He did win the top spot chase, though. So there you go. 3-0 in the game right now. Vikings with the ball. They're down 3-0 against the Packers late in the first quarter. Not a lot of offense in this game. I know you want offense for your fantasy football championship, Steven.
I do. I could use some.
All right. I'm not picking. Don't trust my pick, says Jerome. Okay. All right. I'm going to let the randomizer pick. Unless Matthew Kerr's in here. I know Matthew Kerr always calls out top-notch box numbers. And anyone else in this break, if you guys want to go. Otherwise, I'm getting our numbers ready for the randomizer. And I'll let the randomizer pick. That's okay.
The randomizer is never wrong.
The randomizer tends to pick good numbers. Think, 12. Okay, Matthew Kerr. I literally just threw the randomizer as soon as Matthew Kerr said 12. So, all right, 12 is going off the ticker. I'm going to bring crate 12. 3 things coming out of there. I'm going to put Jay Jettas next to you, Steven.
This is Matthew Kerr's specialty.
The box number master.
He's a box picker.
He's a box picker. 12, 12, 12. Some of the best guys in our break room at calling out box numbers. Matthew Kerr, Matt Menard, and Chris Roberts. 3 of the top dogs for box numbers. You know what, Steven? Can you do me a big favor? Are you busy right now with orders?
No, what's going on?
If you're not busy with orders, I think, you know what, I'm going to do it. You entertain our customers. I think we needed to pull something in the back, and I think I took the knife and put it in the back for our box ripping. Let's see if there's another knife in here.
Chris, I'm glad you're here.
You know what?
Good to see you in the chat.
I'm going to go get that knife.
Good to see you in the chat. Hang in there, buddy.
Chris, about those Cowboys. You guys have a good chat. I'll be right back in about 20 seconds, Steven.
Chris, you know I have to do it, right? You know that, do I say it? Do I need to say it? Tyson Langston, how's it going, man? How are you? He said, be quiet, Steven. Okay. If I see your friend Neff, if Cody Neff comes in here, if he drops in the chat, I'm doing it. All
right, that was quick. I've got the knife. We're set to go.
Andy Verdone, any openings still? Any Premier autos?
Well, we got all sorts of great autos, Andy, and we have all sorts of openings in the break page. I'm going to drop that break page for you, and it'll tell you how many slots remaining in each series.
Don't they all, Chris? Don't they all? They all get hosed.
Be quiet, Steven. Lucky knife, indeed, Jerome. This is the lucky knife. Lauren Jr. Danford, how's it going? Haven't seen you in here before. Welcome to the break room. I'm going to throw these folks into their divisions.
Scott Thompson closing out the steel curtain.
All right, Scott, we see you in there. Scott Thompson's a good guy. He auto-corrected my name to Karen earlier today, and he was very nice to apologize. I told him that happens a lot with my name in autocorrect.
I mean, blame autocorrect?
I often do. Autocorrect can cause a lot of confusion. All right, here are our divisions, guys. We got Jacob Ronning in the NFC North, Colton Bicker, NFC South, Jerome the Minibus, Night Paver in the NFC East, Zachary Erickson in the NFC West, Matthew Kerr, you've got the AFC North, Chris Gibbs, AFC South, Jerome, AFC East also, and then Colton Bicker, AFC West. The NFC East, in the AFC West were the hot divisions earlier today, Steven.
Oh, yes.
Crate number 12, just 5 crates left after this one in the loaded dice. They're loaded indeed. We had a break earlier today. We had a Marshall Faulk in that break, and then we also had another really good running back. I'm trying to remember who it was. But we had some fire coming out of this series earlier today. Tyreek Hill also coming out of the loaded dice. Pretty loaded. All right, this is going to be a replica hit. Jason would like to win. First time playing since November. All right, Jason, hop back in the break room. Beginner's luck or returning luck. It's something that tends to happen a lot in our break room. All right, first hit of the day. Beautiful lunar helmet. Mike Gesicki, the Dolphins' 4th-year tight end. 6 receiving touchdowns last year. On pace for more than 800 receiving yards this season, which would be a career high. Dolphins on a 7-game winning streak. Finally lost today. It looks like they won't be in the playoffs after all. I know they probably need a miracle, but not looking good. But much better second half of the season. That is the AFC East. Jerome the minibus with a hit.
Chris Roberts did say it.
He did say that he would have a big night. I'll tell you this, though. This is definitely not one of the best hits we have in here. But still, it's a beautiful looking helmet. And a win is better than a loss. Scott Thompson, Matthew Kerr, I got my digs in. You're talking about Stephon Diggs? I pulled a Stephon Diggs in the early show, I believe in this series. Stephon Diggs flash with the Bills. All right, Jerome. Nice start. Better to start with the win than a loss. Mike Gesicki. A win is a win, says Chris Roberts. Indeed. Indeed. Very different week for the Cowboys. Last night on Sunday Night Football, we're talking about them winning, what was it, 56-14? This week, a loss. They're now, I believe, the 4 seed in the playoffs. And, Steven, get this. If results hold, Dallas would get the 4 seed. Cardinals get the 5 seed. Rematch, same stadium, an opening round of the playoffs. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes, it would be.
Jerome may not lose tonight, says Chris Roberts. All right, Chris. All right. I have a feeling he'll lose at some point tonight.
Unlike them Cowboys.
Oh, Steven's still digging in. Be careful, Steven. We got a lot of Cowboy fans.
I had my one shot. I'm done.
All right. Good stuff.
I had to do it one time.
All right. Second one. This is the full-size authentic. We'll save the best for last. We'll go to box 3 of crate 12. All right. So 2 replicas and a full-size authentics. Hope this is a Cowboy, says Jerome. It's not losing, just second place. Okay. So Chris is one of the most optimistic fans I know in sports.
Hey, Chris, you know what? You have to be, so I respect that, man. Keep pushing.
When Chris Roberts grew up watching football, the Cowboys were invincible.
Yeah,
they would win all the time.
It's fair.
But things have turned in the last 30 years.
A little bit.
Just a wee bit. Okay. Second place is what, the first loser? Well, this man knows second place very well. Marv Levy, Buffalo Bills Hall of Fame head coach. He lost 4 straight Super Bowls. Took his team to the Super Bowl 4 straight years. The winningest coach in Bills history. Marv Levy, Hall of Fame 01. Marv is going home to the AFC East, right? So Jerome is 2 for 2. All right, Jerome. Chris Roberts said you may never lose. What a start. Levy. Jerome had, what, 2 slots in here. So, Jerome, you've probably at least made your money back, probably profiting at this point, even if it's not the greatest hits out there. Those are 2 full-size helmets, 2 wins for Jerome, and he's improving. Went from Gesicki to Marv Levy. Andy purchased, where's the closer magic, Matthew Kerr? Matthew Kerr, maybe the closer magic is the next one. maybe it's saved the best for last. Because the next one is the full-size authentic. I have a feeling that it's going to be better than Jaceki or Levy. Is there an ear pad missing inside the Levy? Looks like there is an ear pad missing. Tell you what, Bob. We'll get that ear pad put back in for Jerome. That's a good point. Bob is ever observant. We are missing an ear pad.
Okay.
But we have plenty of those in the back. We'll get one put in before we ship this bad boy. What's Andy Verdone is? Is Andy a new customer? What is he in?
He just entered the loaded dice, the flash flood, and all the small things.
Awesome. So Andy, all the small things is coming up soon, and then we'll do loaded dice coming up soon as well. So, and flash flood, is it closed yet or close to it?
Yeah, it's close to it.
It's close to it. All right.
It's
So
not
Andy,
done right now.
we'll have all those breaks. Gotta protect the ears, says Jerome.
Yes, I'll get the ear. We'll get that fixed up.
Awesome. All right, Matthew Kerr. You're looking for closer magic, Matthew. This could be you. Matthew Kerr, you're in the AFC North in here. Rather the side mirrors, says Jerome. All right, Steven. Let's pull some fire. Full-size authentic coming out of here, guys. What's that saying they say, third time's the charm? Oh, this will be good. This could be very good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. It is my favorite type of helmet. You know what that is? A flash. Full-size authentic flash. Jamar Charles, one of the all-time great running backs for the Chiefs. JC, Jamar Charles, one of the fastest receivers, running backs in the game because he can catch it, he can run it. He did all of it. Really, really shifty, fast guy. One of the best yards per carry guys in NFL history. That is the AFC West. That is Colton Bicker. All right, Colton. Colton got a Chief earlier in the show, I think. I can't remember. Maybe he didn't in the early show. He did get that Justin Fields full-size replica as the Dutch item, though. So Jamar Charles. Not bad. Not bad, Colton. On a flash. Love these Chiefs flashes. Woo! They could have used them today, that's for sure. No Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They could have used them against the Bengals. Got out big. Didn't have the run power to close out the Bengals. What a game today, by the way. What a game. All right, Colton. Next one will be yours, Matthew Kerr. Next one will be yours. Sweet. I would say the hits progressively improved. We went from Jaceki to Levy to Charles. Only way to go is up from here, Steven. Progression throughout the show. That's what we like to see. Cool. First break is in the books. In the books. All right, Steven, up next, we've got training camp. Training camp is our next break. We've got Matthew Short, Jeremy Field, whole bunch of Tyson Langston, Jason Spencer looking for his first win since November, James Strode, and Tyson Langston. And actually, this is our last training camp, so I'm just going to go ahead and get the box right now. We don't even need a box number. I'm going to be smart and move my boxes early. In the early show, the loaded dice got me stuck. Not tonight, Junior. All right. Training camp number 1. This is the last training camp of the series. It is a top spot break. So we rip it open, then we go top spot to see what the item is. Chris Roberts is still hoping to see that Patrick Waugh jersey. That may have gone on a retail order. We briefly had this as the retail section. Tell you what, this is a basketball. And guys, I've been on top of our team here to get all our balls pumped up. I don't think this one is pumped up. Going forward, all of these balls will be pumped up. So, apologize for this not looking great. We will pump this bad boy up, though. And we will pump up a great basketball player, one of the all-time legends of the game, Artis Gilmore. played in the NBA, also the ABA. He was the ABA MVP in 1972, 6-time All-Star in the NBA. An absolute legend playing with the Bulls, Spurs, and Celtics in the 70s and 80s. Hall of Fame 2011, Artis Gilmore. All right. Very nice. A big man, a center. That's how they used to play the game back in the day. It was all about the centers. One of the great afros in the 70s, says Bob. Yeah, they used to have a lot of afros in the 70s. And Artis Gilmore, Stephen, is certainly one of the best. One of the best afros in the game. Makes me think of Jackie Moon, Will Smith. Ever seen those movies?
Yes. They're classic.
Classic. All right, 5 clicks. Next click takes home Artis Gilmore. That is Jeremy Field. All right, Jeremy. Artis Gilmore. Take the randomizer down. Jeremy Field, top spot, taking home an NBA legend. Gilmore basketball. All right. Let's see what we got coming up next. We have all the small things, then steel curtain, then money moves, then spanning through time. So we are filling up quite a few breaks. Keep the show going. Last week we were on until 11:36 Central Time. 3-hour, 36-minute show last week. We are happy to do that again if you guys fill out the break orders. We are here all night long for you guys. Gilmore basketball. Sweet. All right, our next break is all the small things. While I write this up, Matthew Short, James Stanhope, Jeremy Field, James Strode, Thomas Cox, or Colton Bicker. If you guys have a box number, holla at your boy with the box number. We have, what do we have available? We've got 6, 7, 11, 14, and 15 all available. Cool. I'm going to put this back and actually put Colton's stuff back here, too. How's the break page looking, Steven?
Really good, really wide open, but we got a lot of breaks, so.
A lot of breaks coming up. That means that a lot of new ones are getting posted or got posted. Let's see. We've got this one coming up, which is all the small things. Then we've got, after that, we got Steel Curtain, Money Moves, Spanning Time, and Flash Flood. So you guys get a good look at all the series we have on our site right off the bat. The only one we haven't filled up is Nifty 50, I believe.
Nope.
So just 2 left in the Nifty 50 minis. That one is nearly closed out for good. You guys know as soon as we close out a series, we post a new one the next day. So training camp is gone. Nifty 50 should be gone. We might drop something tomorrow. We'll find out. All right, I'm going to head to the randomizer because I haven't heard on a box number for all the small things. As Steven said, a lot of breaks tonight. So we'll keep the show moving. Unless you want to buzzer beat me and give me a box number if you're in this break. You do that, I'll get that box number for you. Otherwise, the randomizer will choose.
Be all wise.
All right, here we go. 6 times. Top spot is the box we're going with. Trying to keep things completely random here. 5 and 6. All right, box 14 is at the top spot. So I'm going to get 14. I'm going to take it off the ticker. And I'm going to go bring it. All the small things. Number 14. All right, here we go. What we call our hot dog boxes. This looks like a foot-long hot dog. This is also a top spot break. Is it not, Steven? I believe so.
All the small things, yes, it was the top spot break. You get to open it.
Bob Boulay saying, here's hoping Antonio Brown's next job is valet parking at the Cheesecake Factory. He does not deserve to play NFL football anymore. I don't think he's fancy enough for the Cheesecake Factory. I wouldn't hire him there either. He's going to have a hard time getting a job anywhere.
He spends his money wisely.
Yeah, hopefully he spent his money wisely over the years because he sure has made some. What a knucklehead, Antonio Brown. What a knucklehead. Taking off his jersey, throwing stuff in the stands today. Middle of the game. Bruce Arians said he's done with the Bucks. Tom Brady and the Bucks don't want you. Where else are you going to go? Because he's had plenty of chances in the league. Steven, you're going to like this. This is cool. We have an 8 megabox exclusive red-white cracked ice prism. So we've got, what do we have? 4 cards per pack, 8 packs per box. So this is 32 basketball cards in here.
Yeah, Panini Select. There it is.
So do we have a signature? Do we know? We don't know if there's a signature in here or not.
We don't know. They have to open it up.
Nonetheless, though, this is $18 to hop into one of these bad boys. 32 cards. I would say this is worth it.
Solid deal.
Anthony Edwards on the front. You're going to get 32 cards. Whoever gets this top spot is going to get the 32 cards. Wouldn't it be cool if this was an actual foot-long hot dog? It would be cool. Gotta enjoy a good hot dog. All right, here we go. This is one of the better things out of all the Small Things series because you got a lot of different things in here. 4, 5. Next click is top spot. That is James Stanhope. James Stanhope. Single spot snipe. Have yourself a night, James. Very nice. Panini card, or what is this? This is
Panini Select. That's
Panini Select cards. All right. Very nice, James. Hopefully you're watching. That was a single spot snipe, so I think for $18, this box is certainly worth it.
Not bad.
Not bad. All right, things keep getting better, Steven. I think we're slowly building to the real magic coming up. Slowly but surely, we're building to the fire. Panini Select cards. All right, James. Nice hit. Nice hit. 32 cards. Going to be some rookie revolution cards in there, says Steven. That's what you got to keep your eyes out for. All right, up next is Steel Curtain number 1. Just 11 of these left. Several headliners still out there in this full-size authentic Platinum Series. Jacob Ronning, Regimo Tagliacod, Zachary Erickson, Colton Bicker, Thomas Cox, and Scott Thompson. Steel Curtain number 1. Still sleeping on box number 3. No one wants box number 3. We also have 26, 29, 33, 34, 35, and 36. If we can get a box number for Steel Curtain number 1. And then after that, we have Money Moves number 1. Steven, when you get a chance, if you could just copy the list. I think you forgot the wonderful folks in there. And then we have Spanning Time number 1 and Flash Flood number 1. So if you guys are in those breaks, you want to start thinking of some box numbers so we keep the show moving, that's great. Otherwise, let's focus on Steel Curtain number 1. This is a pretty good series. Platinum helmets. I believe I haven't seen the Champ Bailey authentic pulled, or the Stephon Diggs authentic, or the Edgerrin James authentic Cardinals. I could be wrong though, but those are some of the ones I haven't seen coming out of there. Let us know, guys, what you want for that one. Updating you on the break page. 5 left in Loaded Dice number 2. 6 left in Nifty 50 number 1. Then we're pretty open otherwise. So hop to the break page and fill out those orders. Steel Curtain number 1. Last call for the box numbers. Scott Thompson says 3. Okay, Scott's like, hey, enough sleeping on this number 3. We've been sleeping on 3. Let's see what's in there. He's laughing. Yeah. I mean, guys, what's wrong with number 3? People are like, oh, we're just going to skip number 3. Oftentimes, number 1 gets skipped. 3 gets skipped this time around. I hope we have a headliner in here, Steven. This bad boy has been getting skipped. Thank you very much for calling out the box number, Scott. I'm one that believes you call out the box number, your odds go up. Certainly makes things easy for us as well. So thank you very much, Mr. Thompson. Scott, what's your team? I can't remember what your team is, Scott. What team do you cheer for? Chris Roberts is saying AFC North is coming here. Chris didn't do great with his predictions in the early show, but maybe the night show he heats up.
Jerome so far?
He's been correct on Jerome so far. Colton Bicker, NFC North. Zachary Erickson, NFC South. Scott, I knew I liked you. I'm also a Chiefs fan. Lived 6 years in Missouri. How about them Chiefs? Hey, they won, what, 8 in a row? They were due for a loss eventually.
Joey Burrow.
Yeah, he's over 400 pass yards, 4 touchdowns yet again.
Jamar Chase is sick, though.
Jamar Chase.
That's a great connection.
If you had Jamar Chase in fantasy, you probably won. So anyways, Colton Bicker, NFC North. Zachary Erickson, NFC South. Jacob Ronning, NFC East. NFC West is Colton Bicker. Scott Thompson, AFC North. Thomas Cox, AFC South. Scott in the AFC East. And Regimo Tagliacott in the AFC West. Scott, I went to Mizzou, Columbia, Missouri, 2009 to 2013. Then I worked as a TV sports reporter, 2018 to 2020. Also in the Columbia, Missouri area. I covered about 3 to 4 Chiefs games, including the Chiefs-Texans AFC playoff game where the Chiefs were down 24-7, came back and won. They scored so many touchdowns in a row, they ran out of fireworks. Travis Kelce was straight fire in that game. So glad to hear we got Chiefs fans in the room. We had a Chiefs signing about six weeks ago. So typically Bears and Cowboys are the teams we have the most of. But at the moment, we probably have more Chiefs than anything else in the break room.
True. Wide range of Chiefs.
What did Chris Roberts say? AFC North? All right, Chris. Chris, how about Jamal Lewis? AFC North running back, 2,000-yard club. One of 8 running backs to rush for 2,000 yards, Jamal Lewis. It was an offense that was centered around him running the ball. Trent Dilfer was the quarterback. He didn't pass much. They played defense with Ray Lewis and company, and this man ran the ball to the tune of 2,000 yards. He won a Super Bowl, one of the great running backs. I think it's a matter of time before this man gets himself in the Hall of Fame. We're talking about Scott Thompson. He's got the AFC North. All right, Scott. Very nice, says Scott. Looky there, Steven, says Chris Roberts. Chris Roberts, Scott Thompson.
This has never been about.
It's just about the Cowboys.
Exactly. And I've given you
all right, Scott.
And I've backed you up tonight, so I don't want to hear it.
Scott had 2 spots in there.
I'm of you right now.
For $56, that's $112. This full-size authentic. Jamal Lewis, Ravens Lunar, one of 8 2,000-yard runners. Certainly worth more than $112, Steven. Very nice, Scott. Very, very nice. Jerome, minibus, if you're in here, Jerome, head to the break room fast. Chris Roberts' predictions are on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Hop in now, Jerome. This could be your night. Jamal Lewis. Very nice. What did I say, Steven? Things are getting progressively better. We're just getting better. Each thing coming out of the break room is better and better and better. That means even better stuff is coming. And you know why something good's coming? We have Money Moves coming up next, I believe. If not next, very soon. That series is sick, Steven. Absolutely sick. Sweet. Very nice hit.
And I got my worst nightmare, Bob. Had 34 on me today in the title game.
Who did?
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh, I picked him up for my 5th place matchup. Still didn't do enough for me. PPR machine, though.
Oh, he did enough for you. Your team didn't do enough.
That's right. All right, Money Moves number 1. Which one do I need to jump in on, Chris says. Jerome, what's your team, by the way? Money Moves number 1, we've got Jeremy Field, Regimo Tagliacott, Danny Dollars Cash, Colton Bicker, and Scott Thompson. Scott, you had luck calling out a box number the last break. Got yourself a win. Do you have a box number this time around? We've got 6, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. I'm going to throw this up on the randomizer, Steven, just because I'm obsessed with this series. Look at what we got in this series. We've got a Barry Sanders full-size authentic. Then the best helmet we have in the room, this Drew Brees Flash, Silver Flash helmet. Then we have a Marshall Faulk Speed Flex Lunar, O.J. Simpson Camo, and Travis Kelce Flash. We already pulled Adrian Peterson and Lawrence Taylor. This was a speed flex Lawrence Taylor, by the way. And then look at this other list of headliners, hidden headliners. Devontae Adams, Tony Dorsett, Champ Bailey, Tony Romo, Kurt Warner, Justin Jefferson, Sean Alexander, Michael Vick. We pulled the Troy Aikman and John Riggins, but Joe Green and Ty Law. Are you kidding me? So Jerome, you need to hop in this break, this series, Money Moves. We have a lot of Cowboys. Tony Dorsett, Deion Sanders, Tony Romo. This is the one. If you're a Cowboys fan, this is the one to hop in on. We do have that break coming up. If we can get a box number for Money Moves, 6, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So that's probably our series with the best helmets, although I think this series is pretty close too. The loaded dice is also really good. We still have this Justin Jefferson flash out there, Jamal Charles flash, Devontae Adams camo is still out there. So this is a really good series as well. Those are the two fun ones. This series, we only have 5 crates left. We can close this out tonight.
Yeah,
This'll
two left in loaded dice number 2.
Okay, so this series is going to get closed out tomorrow or today. You want to see what's coming out today, it's the time to get it done now. Chris is saying, Jerome, get the Flash Flood Mini. Okay, it's a good option. All right, guys, last call for a box number on Money Moves number 1. Otherwise, I'll head to the randomizer again. 6, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 are all in the room here. I'm headed to the randomizer. You want to buzzer beat me? You certainly can. 13-0 Packers. Okay, all Green Bay. All Green Bay all the time. They look like...
I blame Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, unvaccinated, out for this game. They're playing with the backup quarterback. 10, says Scott Thompson. All right, 10's coming. 10 is a coming. It's just saying NFC North. All right, Chris. Well, NFC North could mean Barry Sanders or Devontae Adams. So whoever gets the NFC North, beware. Beware. And you weren't here in the early show, Steven. Chris is changing things up. He used to call out players. Now he calls out divisions.
That's a
He
good
said
idea.
changing things up in 2022. Give himself some better odds. All right, NFC North is Scott Thompson, by the way. Scott calling out the box number. Maybe he's heating up. A full list of divisions. Take the randomizer down. Scott Thompson, you're in the NFC North. Jeremy Field, NFC South, which has that Drew Brees silver flash out there. All right, Jeremy. Regimo Tagliacott, NFC East. Holton Bicker, NFC West. Jeremy, you've got the NFC North. AFC North, excuse me. Danny Dollar Cash has the AFC South. Jeremy also has the AFC East. And Scott Thompson, he's got the AFC West, home of his Chiefs. Home of that Travis Kelce flash as well. So, really good stuff here. Love this series. Absolutely love this one. The best list of hidden headliners in this series. Non-headliners. Nothing on the site we have has better non-headliners than Money Moves. And this is an example of some of the non-headliners we have in this series, Steven. How about a former Defensive Player of the Year, 100-sack machine, Jason Taylor on the Lunar. Jason Taylor, one of the best edge rushers in NFL history. Jason Taylor, that is the AFC East. That is Jeremy Field. All right, Jeremy. Jason Taylor on the Lunar. Jeremy had 3 slots in there. He certainly earned that one. Taylor, Lunar. This series is 6, Steven. It's one of those things, like, there's very few bad hits in this series. Like I said, the best list of hidden headliners out there. Loaded dice is the best because you get 3 for 1. It's a triple box break, but in terms of, like, if you're looking for something good for sure, this is the series for you. Jason Taylor. Very nice.
One away on the loaded dice.
All right, loaded dice number 2, just one away. Who's going to close us out? Who's all in the loaded dice right now, Steven?
We got Andrew Verdone, Scott Thompson, Austin Thomas, Colton Dicker, Jacob Browning, Scott Thompson, Robert Anderson.
Awesome. And that's one of the new customers is in there.
One of the more recent customers.
I know one guy said he hopped in here and had all those stuff. By the way, 139.5 career sacks for Jason Taylor. That is 7th all-time, Steven. 7th all-time. Led the league in sacks in 2002. Really, really good player.
Yeah.
Pro Football Hall of Famer already. Is Jeremy related to Justin? That is Justin Fields. This is Jeremy Field. I don't think so, Chris. But maybe he is. Maybe he wants that jersey you have. Chris has a Justin Fields orange jersey that I pulled for him a couple Sundays ago.
Nice.
More than a couple, actually.
There you go, Matthew Kerr. Trying to run it back up to closer magic.
Matthew Kerr's trying to close the magic. Round 2.
Let's get the
Richard Adcook, are you in here? I'm not even sure what Chris is saying right now. Jason is Joy Taylor's sister. Who's Joy Taylor?
Joy Taylor, she works on the herd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Maybe he's her brother, he means, though. Flash Flood number 1. We have a new customer in here. Brent Esso, James Strode, Zachary Erickson, Marlon Altubu, Colton Bicker, Austin Thomas, and Andrew Verdone. Guys, this is a double. Excuse me, actually. I skipped through it. I got so excited. Spanning Through Time number 1 is next. We've got Travis Honga, James Strode, Colton Bicker, Michael Crisp, new guy, Ben Connor, welcome to the break room, and some more, Scott Thompson. The jersey to get in here is that Jerry Rice 49ers jersey that hasn't been pulled. The greatest receiver of all time, Jerry Rice. If we can get a box number, we've got 2, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Spanning Through Time, number 1. Who's got the box number? Loaded dice number 2 is closed. We'll do that after Flash Flood number 1. So a whole bunch of boxes coming out, Steven. We've got 2 coming out in Flash Flood and 3 in the next loaded dice. Scott Thompson's saying 2. Chris Roberts, I think, is saying Scott Thompson's going to win. We'll find out. Can you get 2, Steven? He's right there next to you. I think it should be the top 1 or 2 up there. There it is. Box number 2. Another one we've been sleeping on. Last time Scott Thompson picked low, one that people skipped over, he got a win. Scott Thompson believes in the Chris Roberts mojo. Because he's saying, yes, thank you. Okay. All right. Well, hey, NFC West is a good division to have if Jerry Rice comes out. Wouldn't that be something? Jerry Rice in the second box.
That'd be nuts.
We'll find out. We pulled in Antonio Brown in that series. Don't know how much more Antonio Brown will have in the break room. But hey, he can still sign after he's done, I guess. We'll have plenty of free time. Got to make money somehow. All right, Ben Connor, new guy. Ben, welcome to the break room. You're in the NFC North. Colton Bicker, NFC South. James Strode has the other 2 NFC divisions. Scott Thompson, AFC North. Ben Connor, also AFC South. Travis Honga, AFC East. And Michael Crisp out in the AFC West. We've got, let's see, NFC West is James Strode. NFC West is James Strode. That would be the Jerry Rice, Steven. If it hits. If it hits, I should say. All right, Spanning Through Time. Did I miss my games? Andy, you did not. You are in the next one. Andy, you are in the very next break. So keep it tuned here. You're up in the next break. Flash Flood. That's coming up as soon as we get this one done. This is the guy we have in the break room a decent amount of time. He played for one of the teams playing tonight on Sunday Night Football. How about a Hall of Fame 2020 offensive lineman, 7-time Pro Bowler, 5-time first-team All-Pro, member of the NFL 2000s All-Decade Team, Steve Hutchison, one of the greatest offensive linemen of all time, on a nice, fresh-feeling jersey. This jersey feels fresh. It is nice. Steve Hutchison, NFC North. Ben Connor, new customer mojo. First break for Ben Connor. First win. If you're watching, Ben, welcome to the break room, my man. You are starting your Ultimate Autographs career with a W. Very nice. Ben Connor. Love to see the new guys win. Gets him hyped and gets him hooked.
Very nice, Ben.
Hutchison. Cool. NFC North is hot tonight, guys. You hop into Money Moves. Maybe Barry Sanders hops out. Who knows? Also loaded dice. That could be a Devontae Adams camo. NFC North is heating up. NFC East was hot in the early show. But we had a lot of Cowboy fans wanting Cowboy stuff. We kept hitting Washington and Eagle stuff. And that Lawrence Taylor helmet was pretty sick. All right, Andy, you're in this next break. James Strode is in here. Another new customer. Brent Assel, Zachary Erickson, Marlon Atubu, Colton Bicker, Austin Thomas, and then Andrew Verdone. Welcome to the break room, guys. A whole bunch of new customers or relatively new customers. We are so happy to have you here. Joining the Ultimate Autograph family. We need 2 box numbers for this one, since it is a double box break. The Flash Flood Minis. 2 box numbers. We've got, let's see, what do we have on the ticker? We've got 29, 30, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, and 43. Let's get 2 of those. 20-0 Packers. My goodness, it's getting out of hand. Aaron Rodgers has 211 yards and 2 touchdown passes. Devontae Adams, who's a headliner in Loaded Dice and Money Moves Authentic, 8 catches, 118 yards, and a touchdown.
Murdering it.
All right, Andy called out 30. Then we had Stolhammer calling out 34 and 38. And Colton Bicker called out 42. So, guys, the way this works, whoever calls out the box number gets their box first. So, Andy's going to get 30. Stolhammer, I'm not sure who that is exactly. Would you like 34 or would you like 40 or 38 of your boxes? You can get one of those because 30 was called out. Brent, and he's going 34. Okay, Brent, that is Brent, the new customer. Brent, welcome. Glad to have you in here. So we'll have 30 and 34. Let me get those off the ticker, and I will bring those. Perfect. They're right next to each other on the ticker. Nice and easy. 34, the number of Walter Payton. Sweetness. Colton, you are just behind them. Colton, you are third on the box numbers. Maybe we can get 42 next time we do this break. All right, Flash Flood Minis. It was what, 34 and what was the first one? 30, I think?
34 and 38.
Oh, there was 30. I think it was Austin.
Oh, 30, Andy Verdone.
Andy Verdone. All right,
Yeah.
Perfect.
30 and 34.
30 and 34. All right, here we go, guys. NFC East and AFC West, says Chris. All right. All right, Chris. This is the one that Chris recommended for you to hop in on. I recommended the Money Moves if you're a Cowboys fan, but Chris is going with this one. We're going 6 times for your divisions. Caden got a nice one from this one. Caden, I think, was a new customer in the 2 p.m. show. Got a nice win. What'd you win, Caden? I can't remember what you won exactly. I do remember you winning, though. So, Martin, you're in the NFC North. Colton, NFC South. Austin, NFC East. Brent, new guy out in the NFC West. Zachary, AFC North. Martin, AFC South. James, AFC East. Andrew in the AFC West. So for the new folks, the way this works, it's a double box break. You keep your same division for both breaks. So you can possibly win 2 things in here. Oh, that's right. San Francisco 49ers. Caden got a Jeff Garcia mini, and it's his wife's favorite team. So that works out pretty well. All right. First mini coming out of here. Ooh, this looks fresh. This looks fresh. It's a nice looking mini. It's a nice looking signature. How about Marv Levy, Hall of Fame 01, the Buffalo Bills head coach. He took them to 4 straight Super Bowls. They lost them all. Most wins in Buffalo Bills history, the winningest coach. We had him to start the show, I think. Marv is all over the break room. That is the AFC East. That is James Strode. Single spot snipe James. Very nice. Levy. All right. Not bad. I mean, it is one of the all-time great coaches ever. All right. So that was the first of 2 breaks. Double box break. Chris Roberts knows. I got him a win in his very first break in the break room. He had the NFC North. He got himself a Dan Hampton and a DeAndre Swift mini on his first ever order. We had Ben Connor getting a win on his first ever order. So a lot of new guy mojo. Brent Assel, maybe you're next out in the NFC West. We'll find out. Memory like an elephant, Chris, indeed. Oh, and actually, normally we go first box 30, then 34. I went the opposite. I started with 34. This time we're going with 30. All right, here we go. That's pretty cool. Oh, James Strode. James, are you in here? What did I say? Chris Roberts won 2 things in the same break. We got ourselves another AFC East hit. We got ourselves Zach Thomas, one of the all-time great linebackers for the Miami Dolphins on the Lunar. That is James Strode, AFC East. Have yourself a break, James. Not 1, 2 hits. He had 1 spot in there. $39. He gets 2 wins. Very nice. A great coach and a great linebacker in Zach Thomas. Very nice, James. That's how it works in these. The loaded dice is coming up next. You can win multiple things out of the loaded dice as well. So, very nice. Levy and Thomas. James Strode, are you in the chat? Says Chris Roberts. I hope so, James. I hope you're watching. Because you're winning. He won earlier, too, didn't he? I think he won those card packs. Did James Strode win something else earlier today?
No, James Stanhope.
James Stanhope. Okay, well, hey, if your name is James, you're doing a lot of winning tonight. Very nice. I like this. The Dolphins have some of the best colors in sports. Look at this Lunar. It's just sick looking. Sick looking. I like it. We have just 15 boxes left in the Flash Flood minis. We're closing in. I believe there's still a Tony Dorsett mini in the Flash Flood on a Flash. Tony Dorsett Flash mini. Get it? Flash Flood. And it's a Flash mini. One of the all-time great Cowboy running backs. I know we have a lot of Cowboy fans in the room. If you want to chase Cowboys items, it's the Flash Flood and the Money Moves. Those series have the Cowboys items. Loaded Dice is up next. Loaded Dice number 2. Andrew, hey, another break that you're in, my man. Scott Thompson's in here again. Austin Thomas. Colton Bicker again. Jacob Ronning. Robert Anderson. Is that the Minnesota Robert or the Vikings Robert? The Vikings or Patriots Robert? I'm not sure, but one of those guys is in here. And then Matthew Kerr, closer magic. This could be it, Matthew. If we can get a crate number, we've got 3, 9, 10, 11, and 15 left. While I give you guys a little time on that, let's lower our Dutch item.
There's a plan.
Haven't lowered this man all night. Let's give a good chunk. The Patriots, Robert Anderson. He's saying 11. All right, Robert. This is Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson on a full-size Eclipse. Beautiful silver signature, $520. Let's knock this bad boy down to $450. A few scratches in the back there. You see kind of that one big scratch is the main imperfection. All right, so Robert Anderson had 11. Scott and Andy, you guys were beaten. You had 3. Colton also had 11.
What was the price on that? I'm sorry.
$4.50. All right, well, hey, let's fill up another loaded dice, and maybe we can do number 3 next time, guys. I'm happy to reserve number 3 for either Andy or Scott if you guys enter in the next loaded dice break. But Pat's, Robert...
Andy Verdone is in this break.
No, I'm for the next one. If they do one more, because they all had 3, and we had 11 being called off. They all had them at...
All 11 beat them, yeah.
We had them all roughly at the same time. Robert Anderson beat Scott Thompson by 12 1/100ths of a second.
I see it now.
So, I'm just telling them if we do another loaded dice, they want number 3, they hop in there. I'll do number 3 for them. Number 11 sounds good, though.
Number 12 was fire.
Triple box break. No problem, says Scott. You guys know how it works right now. Whoever calls it out first gets it. Thank you guys, says Caden. You're welcome, Caden. Hopefully you're having a good time. All right, the middle one is the full-size authentic. We'll save that for last. We'll get started with the bottom one. Before we do that, we got to pull up our divisions, though. So we'll throw everyone in the list randomizer. Love watching you guys, says Caden. Caden, we appreciate that. A lot of good energy in the break room, a lot of new customers, a lot of fun had in the break room. We appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for watching Ultimate Autographs. We're on 2 and 8 o'clock Central Time, weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Steven and I are here every Sunday at 8. Then we're on 12 to 7 Central Time weekdays.
12 and 7.
12 and 7, yes. Not 12 to 7. That would be pretty crazy. All right, Matthew Kerr, you're in the NFC North. Andrew V, you're in the NFC South. Scott Thompson, NFC East. Austin Thomas, NFC West. Jacob Ronning, AFC North. Robert Anderson, AFC South. Scott Thompson, AFC East. Holden Bicker, AFC West. Loaded dice, number 2. Let's see. Let me pull this bad boy back up. Some of the hits you guys can see. Justin Jefferson is still out there in this series. Devontae Adams is still out there. Those are 2 really good headliners. Whoever has the NFC North could have some magic here. That's Matthew Kerr. Matthew Kerr, hey, Matthew Kerr. There's what? 5 crates left? If I'm doing my math correctly, guys, I believe we've got 2 full-size Authentics NFC North kits. Matthew Kerr, you've got a 40% chance to get yourself a headliner, my man. This could be the moment you're waiting for. All right, Chris is calling out orders. I'm not sure what he's saying exactly, but Chris, we appreciate your enthusiasm in the chat. You are the man.
He's just calling those of the divisions.
Oh, okay.
Not in that order.
All right. Oh, my goodness, Steven. Woo, doggy. How about this? Brian Dawkins, Mr. 99, the great safety for the Eagles, 99 in Madden, one of the all-time great safeties, Hall of Famer, one of the very best to ever do it as a safety, Brian Dawkins on the Eagles. This man was a beast. He can cover, he can hit, he can do just about everything as a safety. That is the NFC East. Scott Thompson, have yourself a night. Matthew Kerr probably looking to trade for that. He's a big Eagles fan. Very nice hit. The loaded dice is loaded. This is the replica, but it is a great hit. Brian Dawkins.
Brian Dawkins is always a good get in the break room.
Yes, he is. Get me that headliner, says Matthew Kerr. All right, Matthew Kerr is calling it out. All right, Matthew, that'll be the 3rd box that we can get you a headliner. Brian Dawkins is the hit in the 1st box. Very nice. Scott Thompson. Scott is heating up. Heating up, Scott. It must be that we have 2 Chiefs fans. It's a Chief fan given to a Chief fan, even though it's not a Chief player. Still pretty cool. Very nice. Beautiful looking helmet. The Eagles have one of the best looking things we see, actually. They're good on the lunars, the eclipses, the flashes, and even the standard helmet just looks pretty sick.
Hey, before you break that box,
What's up?
Scott Harmon just bought the Dutch.
He did?
Yes, he did.
All right,
Justin
Scott.
Jefferson is yours, my man.
All right, Scott. How about it?
Beautiful.
What a day. 2 for 2 on the Duchess. Colton Bicker got the Justin Fields earlier. Now we've got the Jay Jettas. Little scratch on the back right there, but honestly, you display this bad boy, and you don't really see the scratch as much in the front.
It still is good.
Jay Jetta's beautiful looking helmet. Thank you very much, Scott. So actually, we can take him down. He's gone. Where do you want to put him? I'll put him up top here. Very nice. Jay Jetta's Dutch. I like that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Scott.
All right. Back to breaking.
Back to breaking. That was some good breaking news. Get it?
It was, yes.
Breaking news in the break room. Wasn't even a break. Sweet. Lowe's Dutch. All right, Matthew Kerr. He's looking for the headliner. Although those headliners are the full-size authentics. Those are coming out of the third one. Let's see what we got in the second one. Not bad here. This man is arguably the third greatest Patriots quarterback of all time. Tom Brady, number 1. Drew Bledsoe, number 2. Steve Grogan, number 3. Played in the 1985 Super Bowl against the 85 Bears. There you have it. Steve Grogan, 85 AFC champs. More than 26,000 career passing yards. 182 career passing touchdowns. Steve Grogan did work in the 70s, 80s, and 1 year in the 90s. That is the AFC East. Scott Thompson. 2 wins already, Scott. The loaded dice. How about it? Scott's on fire tonight. Scott is on fire. He had 2 separate orders in this break. Got a win with both orders. So he's already made his money back for this break because he's got 2 hits. Wowza. Very nice. Cool. All right, Matthew Kerr, maybe the headliner's next. AFC East is really hot today, Steven. That's been the division. The AFC East is hitting left and right. We had several Dolphins. We had the Bills. Now we got a Patriot. We're just missing the Jets. Jets almost had a win over the Bucks today.
You know what? Honestly, I don't see a lot of Jets
in our break room.
In the break room.
Wow, can we go 3 for 3? Says Scott. We'll find out.
I'm about to find out.
That's what I love about the loaded dice. You can really hit in this series. If you go 3 for 3, my man, I don't even know what to say. That would be wild.
You made it was worth it.
It's already worth it if you've gone 2 for 2. You go 3 for 3. It's well worth it. The next one is the full-size authentic too. Here we go.
The whole kielbasa.
That's right. Some good Polish food right there, huh? Yeah, not as much Michael Moore and Elijah Carter anymore, Bob. Those guys haven't been delivering. We have some Vinny Testaverde from time to time. He was a Jets quarterback. Wayne Krebet as well. But the Jets aren't great. That's why they don't pop up in the break room very often.
Get on the Braxton Berrios string.
Okay.
Who do we have?
Are you ready, Steven?
As ready as I'll.
Are you ready? Matthew Kerr. He said, give me that headliner. I told him 40% chance. NFC North headliner. How about Justin Jefferson on the flash? Jay Jetta's number 2 in the NFL in receiving yards this year. Number 4 last year, second-year receiver, Matthew Kerr, you were due. Headliner hits, NFC North, Jay Jetta's. We have the Jay Jetta's Eclipse Dutch. This is a flash, and there is nothing wrong with this. This is a beautiful helmet. Spin this baby around. One of the best, if not the best receiver in the game. Full-size authentic. Dang Matthew, says Scott Thompson. I told you, Matthew, I pulled the magic for you. He had Justin Fields flash in the NFC North. Maybe it's the NFC North, Matthew Kerr and I in the same division. Because that's what works. Look at that beautiful helmet. The black signature on the gold. Jay Jetta's Justin Jefferson. Woo! Hey guys, hey Cody, Cody's in here. Cody, I saw a great tackle by Micah Parsons today in the game, and I thought of you. Sweet, wish it into existence, says Matthew Kerr. Nice hit on the closer magic, says Robert Anderson. Nice helmet he's playing right now, too. Yes, he is. He's playing with his backup quarterback, and they're down 20-3 at the half. Not too good. And of course, he has more than half the receiving yards. They've got 57 pass yards in the first half. He's got 30 of them.
That makes sense.
That game hurt my feelings, says Cody. That's awesome right there. That's a sick helmet, says the Sweeping Oak. Indeed. Jefferson Flash. That's what's in the loaded dice, guys. In this break, we had Justin Jefferson and Brian Dawkins going in this break. It's called loaded dice for a reason, Steven. It's loaded. Loaded with fire. And what did I say, Steven? We are progressively getting better with the hits.
Yes. Things
are getting better. Justin Jefferson Flash. Man, I hope we pull that Drew Brees Flash out of the Money Moves Authentic. That is a helmet. The Drew Brees Flash in the Money Moves Authentic. The Drew Brees Silver Flash. I just want to lay my eyes upon that helmet. That is so sick. So sick. Just 4 crates left in the loaded dice, guys. Let's get them all done tonight. I'm happy to get those all done tonight if you guys want. That's up to you guys. Entirely up to you. We have, let's see. Well, we're pretty open on the break page right now, Steven. Are we not?
Yeah, we are. We got 8 in Money Moves, 7 in Spanning Through Time, 8 in the loaded dice, number 3. Our closest break is the Steel Curtain, number 2.
Okay.
6 away in the Nifty 50. There's only, 2 boxes left?
2 Nifty 50 boxes left, then we close out the series. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave this helmet up until we fill up the next break. Because this is a beautiful looking helmet. I want folks to see the magic we have in the break room. Justin Jefferson, you're staying up until we do our next break. Jay Jetta's. A Riddell Speed Authentic Flash. Woo! Sick. Sick. All right, guys. Let's hop in the break page and fill up some orders. Let us know what you want to play. It is entirely up to you guys. If that's available for trade, let me know, says Sweeping Oak. Matthew Kerr is a big Eagles fan, if you have anything sick Eagles. But, man, this would be a hard helmet to trade. This is a nice-looking helmet. Nice-looking helmet. You know, the Vikings Flash kind of looks like the Chiefs Flash. They look pretty similar. Mm-hmm. This one maybe is slightly more golden, but they look... The Vikings and Chiefs Flashes look awfully similar. I've told you this, Steven. You know this by now. The Flash is my favorite type of helmet. It's a pretty good helmet.
Yeah. Well, we will at least have one break tonight. We'll spin the wheel tonight.
We will spin the wheel tonight. But we'll do some more breaks. Let's hop in, guys. Let's keep the party rolling. Definitely want to stay with you guys and do some breaks. Have some really good items still left. I told you about that Justin Jefferson Flash Authentic in the loaded dice. We have a Devontae Adams camo there as well. That's a sick looking helmet. And then in the Money Moves Authentic, we've got a Barry Sanders headliner in there. We got a Travis Kelce Flash, OJ Simpson camo, Marshall Faulk Speed Flex Lunar, and Drew Brees full-size authentic Flash silver helmet. So those are the 2 breaks with some sick stuff. I'll tell you this, the Steel Curtain Platinum helmets aren't too bad either. I believe Larry Rossland, Larry, if you're out there, Larry, have you seen that Champ Bailey flash pulled? Because I haven't seen Champ Bailey pulled in that series. I also haven't seen Edgerrin James pulled in that one. And I haven't seen Stephon Diggs pulled either. And there's only 10 boxes left. So if my math is correct, 30% chance for a headliner in the Steel Curtain as well, Steven. So let us know what you want to do, and we will keep the party rolling. I'll get your thoughts for Steven and the chat as a whole. Boy, the playoff picture looks interesting in both conferences. This is the AFC playoff picture. The Titans are 11-5, have the tiebreaker over the Chiefs for the #1 overall seed. Then we have the Bengals are 10-6, the Bills are 10-6, the Patriots are 10-6. Those are all playoff teams, looks like. And then we have the Colts and Chargers are 9-7, holding on to the last two playoff spots. Raiders also 9-7, currently on the outside looking in. So that'll be close. That'll be close. Can't wait to see what happens. I think the Raiders might play the Chargers the last week of the season too. They do. So Raiders, Chargers next week for a playoff spot. Who do you like in that one? That'll be a good game. Let's see who's at home. The Raiders are at home.
Raiders, Chargers for a playoffs.
Yeah, Raiders, Chargers for a playoff spot.
Won today. They beat the Colts.
They did beat the Colts.
An impressive win. Let's take the Raiders.
You'll take the Raiders?
Why not?
All right, Jimmy Butter, if you're watching, he's going with the Raiders. Out in the NFC, it's a little muddled as well. We have the Packers 12-3. They'll move to 13-3. They play the Lions next week. So Green Bay will have the #1 overall record in the NFL, #1 overall seed in the playoffs. Rams have the 2 seed. They're 12-4. They beat Tampa Bay head-to-head. They actually have the tiebreaker based on head-to-head win percentage. So the Rams are the 2. The Bucs are the 3. The Cowboys are the 4 at 11-5. Cardinals also 11-5. They're a game back of the Rams. So Cowboys Cardinals today. Cardinals winning by 3. Those two teams would rematch if results hold. Opening round of the playoffs. Give me Dak Prescott versus Kyler Murray round 2. That sounds pretty good.
Good to me.
And then the Niners, Nestor Rodriguez, a big Niners fan, several other Niner fans in here.
They're in there, aren't they?
They're the 6th slot. They're 9-7. They played the Rams the last week of the season. They completely own the Rams. And then the Eagles, 9-7, currently in a playoff position. Vikings 8-8, a game back. Saints are 8-8. Vikings looking to go to 8-8. So the Vikings lose tonight, they're eliminated in the playoffs. And actually, all these teams were eligible for playoffs. Looks like in the NFC, it's going to go down to the Niners, Eagles, and Saints. 3 teams for the final 2 playoff spots. In the AFC, it's going to go down to the Raiders, Chargers, and Colts. 3 teams for the final 2 playoff spots. So things are looking a lot more clear in the NFL all of a sudden. What's not clear is who's going to win the Super Bowl. Because
it's very murky.
I was saying Chiefs, Bucks, that's who I trusted. But man, the Bucks, they keep having injuries. Antonio Brown is done now for the season after his latest shenanigans. The NFC is pretty wide open. I mean, you look at these teams, not much separates them. Cardinals, Cowboys, Bucks, Rams, Packers, they're all about the same to me.
This is the Packers' chance. That's all I'm going to say.
It's the Packers' chance.
This is the Packers' chance.
Well, they'll have the home field.
All these teams got questions. You're going to play in the frozen tundra. This is your chance.
Okay.
Don't blow it.
Keep this in mind. A lot of those other teams the Packers could play. Granted, they did lose to the Bucks at home in the NFC title game last year. Who do we have in there? LA Rams, warm weather team.
Yep.
Tampa Bay Bucks, warm weather team. Dallas Cowboys play in a dome. Arizona Cardinals, warm weather team. San Francisco 49ers, warm weather team. And then
Eagles, they can play in the cold, but
Eagles and
they'll play the Eagles if the Eagles win. They face the Packers right away, so they will not play them.
Right.
In the AFC title game.
And then it's the Saints who could sneak in as well. They're also a dome team.
Exactly.
So the Packers could definitely use that home field advantage if they get it. As a Bears fan, It stings, but Green Bay has a good shot this year. Steven said this is their opportunity. Robert Anderson saying Antonio Brown drops new rap song after being cut. What is the rap song? I don't even know if I want to listen to it. That man does not deserve my attention. Antonio Brown, I shake my head at you. I shake my head at you.
He also dropped a few ads on Instagram, too.
Of course he did. Of course he did. The man just wants attention. He is seeking attention. 5 steel curtain, says Colton Baker. Colton, 5 away in the steel curtain. Let's close it out. It's our closest break. Let's get that rolling. Let's get the rest of the breaks rolling, guys. It's actually only 9:13. Last week we did a 3.5-hour show. I would hate to sign off, an hour and a half into it, because we'll stay on at least until 9:30, counting the chase, because I want to give you guys some time. We're having good chats in here, a lot of folks in here, so we'll stay on till at least 9:30. But we don't get some orders. If we don't get any orders until 9:30, then that'll be the show. But we get even closer on steel curtain, we'll keep the night going. We get closer on everything else, we'll keep the night going. That's up to you guys. Andy says Brady about to go into Green Bay again and send Rodgers to Jeopardy.
Amen.
Aaron Rodgers always wanting to be the host of Jeopardy. Rodgers, a guy who could retire early. There's rumblings about Aaron Rodgers possibly retiring. We'll see what happens with that.
If he wins the Super Bowl, he might just call it
quits.
Yeah.
That'd be a second Super Bowl, one more than Brett Favre.
Yeah.
He did pass up Brett Favre for Packers all-time passing touchdowns.
I mean,
I believe last week it was.
Statistically, it's just not a question. Even if he never broke the touchdown record.
Well, no, he's the best Packer, but Aaron Rodgers has the ability to put himself among the greats with Tom Brady, with Peyton Manning.
Multiple Super Bowl winners.
Because he has not won 2 Super Bowls. He's won 1 Super Bowl. That's the only thing that I think is sort of keeping him from the Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks.
And I blame the Green Bay Packers.
Well, they're drafting quarterbacks instead of getting them more weapons, getting them more defensive players. They're wasting first-round draft picks on Jordan Love.
Alan Lazard is out there just shredding away.
All right, Alan. Yeah, the Packers are pretty good, but we saw what happened when Aaron Rodgers didn't play. They lost against the Chiefs, and I think they scored, what was it? Not much. They scored maybe 7 points against the Chiefs without Aaron Rodgers. That's a guy they can certainly use. Packers going in for another touchdown, looks like, coming up here. Just a matter of time.
Just please don't be to Devontae Adams.
Steven, as a Bears fan and as a Peyton Manning fan and Patrick Mahomes fan, I respect Tom Brady so much. He's an incredible player, but nothing would pain me more than a Bucs and Packers NFC championship, because it's a lose-lose for me either way.
Well, bring your ibuprofen, buddy.
I know. It's going to be painful.
Because it's looking like that.
It's looking like it.
And honestly, I don't want to see any other matchup.
That's what you want to see?
I don't want to. I want to see
Brady versus
and Aaron
Rodgers.
That's the best. I'm sorry, Dak Prescott. I'm sorry, Kyler Murray. I'm sorry, Matthew Stafford. I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody.
Dak Prescott?
I already said Dak Prescott.
Oh, you did? Okay. Jimmy Garoppolo.
No, Trey Lance. You're too young, buddy.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts.
Well,
this isn't your game, buddy.
Let's see. So Tampa's currently the 3 seed. So if results hold, I believe Tampa would play LA in the next round.
And that'd be tough.
So no, but it would set up Packers, Bucks, Rodgers versus Brady. That good NFC Championship game, which is funny. Like one scenario I threw out there is a potential rematch in the NFC and AFC title games. We could also have Mahomes going up against Mr. Josh Allen as well.
True.
So we'll see. We shall certainly see. Guys, hop in now with some orders if you want to keep the night going. I understand it's the holiday season. You guys don't want to expand yourselves too much, but happy to keep the night going. We're staying on for at least another 13 minutes until 9:30. We don't get close to filling something out until 9:30. Then we will sign out. Definitely want to get the steel curtain done. We have just 5 slots remaining in the steel curtain. Those are full-size authentic helmets. I believe a Champ Bailey Flash is still out there in that series. And I believe, what did I say? 3 headliners possibly left. Let's see what I have on my list. We might have a Stephon Diggs Flash as well out there. So that's a pretty good series. Hop into the steel curtain. Let's close that bad boy before we call it a night. Happy to stay on for much longer, though, guys. We can be here for another hour or 2. That's up to you guys. We're just looking low on orders right now. We are a little bit slow on the orders. So want to get those orders if you guys want to keep the night going. We are going to do a top spot chase. All the small things filled up. We will have a top spot winner. Otherwise, it's now or until tomorrow, guys. 12 minutes until that 9:30 time hits. Let's close out some breaks by 9:30 and keep the night rolling. Let's see. 3rd and 2, Green Bay runs for a first down. So it looks like they'll get a touchdown here. What's still in the nifty 50, says Young Irish Bull. So to be completely honest with you, I am not 100% sure what's still left because I try and track the headliners, but nifty 50, we had it in our break room, and then we took it down and had it as a retail order. So about half that series has gone as a retail order, and I've lost track of some of the stuff in there. But there's only 6 slots remaining, only 2 nifty 50s left. Would love to do those. I know I've pulled the Jerome Bettis and the Emmitt Smith and the Travis Kelce in that series as well. Not sure what else is out there. But Bob is going to teach some NFL history.
What, Bob?
All right.
I don't even know what happened.
All right, let's read this little article Bob has. In 1965, in his follow-up to the Western Conference playoff between the Packers and Colts, Jerry Eisenberg of the New York Star-Ledger described the winning drive thusly. So here was Green Bay driving through the gloom of the frozen tundra towards the Baltimore goal. With 2nd and 10 on the Baltimore 25, Elijah Pitts, replacing the wounded Paul Hornung, clawed forward for 4 yards, putting the ball squarely in front of the goalposts. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's what happened in 1965. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Bob, I believe that featured Bart Starr against maybe Johnny Unitas in that game, possibly. The first use of the frozen tundra. Okay, there's some history right there. I like that, Bob. That is the first use of the frozen tundra.
That's exactly what it is right now. It's like 1 degree up there.
Ugh, brutal.
And Aaron Rodgers is walking through it like it's nothing.
Well, he's used to it.
Yep.
He don't care. Aaron Rodgers dominates. That's what he does. They just got a touchdown. I believe Dylan got a rushing touchdown.
Yep.
Now 27-3. The Packers are leaving, no doubt, Steven. No doubt.
Well, the over should hit.
The over should hit. Should hit, unless they run out the clock.
There's still 9 minutes left.
Okay. So
Aaron Rodgers is gonna stay in peak form.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure Lambeau is heated.
Well, it needs to be heated because it's cold. It is cold. All right,
It
guys.
should catch fire, honestly, Bob.
Yeah. Bob Boulay, by the way, you, I think, hopped in the break room very briefly. We had that sick Lawrence Taylor coming out of our Money Moves Authentic series. Lawrence Taylor Speed Flex. It was a pretty sick hit. I believe, who won that Lawrence Taylor? I can't even remember in the early show. You have the winner sheet pulled up, Steven?
In the earlier show?
Yeah,
Matthew Chenard. In the earlier show, the 2
Oh, Matthew Chenard, yeah.
Chenard? I don't know.
It was -9 degrees yesterday at the Winter Classic game for hockey, the outdoor hockey game. And I believe the St. Louis Blues, I saw on Twitter, showed up in shorts and t-shirts coming off the bus.
Yeah,
They're pretty wild. Yeah, Bob did see it this afternoon. It was sick.
Did you do that on purpose?
Do what on purpose?
It was pretty wild.
Oh, because the Minnesota Wild played? I didn't do it on purpose, but it's funny how that works.
Stumbled into it.
It was what, the Wild and the Blues, I believe, played?
Yes.
So, good stuff. Shorts and Hawaiian shirts and flip-flops. Boy, those guys are crazy. It reminds me of the Mizzou football games. I was a Mizzou student. Those guys in the front section would show up without their shirts off, and they had MIZZOU painted on them. It'd be like 15 degrees in Columbia, and they had no shirts on. I'm like, you couldn't pay me to do that. That's freezing.
No, they didn't get paid to do it.
They didn't get paid to do it. They did it for fun. That's what I'm saying.
They're insane.
That is what I am saying. All right, guys, keep it going. Let's keep the orders going. 8 minutes until 9:30. Definitely want to keep the show going. If you guys want to fill out some breaks, we are happy to break them. Otherwise, if we don't get any orders by 9:30, we haven't had an order, I believe, heck, since the 9 o'clock hour. So now's the time to hop in, guys. This would be it. If we don't get any orders by 9:30, we are calling it a show. Loving chatting with you guys, though. We'll stay on and chat for at least 7 more minutes. Hopefully we stay on for another hour and a half, because I'm happy to keep breaking. This is fun. Love the break room with you wonderful customers. We're happy to keep the night rolling. Just a little slow on the breaks. They did it after about 6 shots apiece. I believe it. I believe there was easily six shots apiece before that to get that adrenaline rolling for those Mizzou football games.
I mean, you gotta do something.
Speaking of football games, since this NFL game today is pretty much over, let me get your take on round 2, Steven. Alabama and Georgia for the national title game. Georgia is still a 2.5-point favorite despite losing by 17 in the SEC title game. Steven, you're on the Alabama train, I can tell.
I don't get the disrespect. I don't know what they are thinking. Can you name the quarterbacks to beat Alabama in Nick Saban's decade of dominance?
Very few.
Very few.
Joe Burrow.
Let me get you a few names. Joe Burrow is one of them. Deshaun Watson.
Johnny Manziel beat him in the regular season.
Johnny Manziel was a fluke because he had Mike Evans, who went
Mike
over
Evans, yes, he
200
did.
yards.
Mike
Zeke
Evans
Elliott,
on the Aggies.
Zeke Elliott also shredded Alabama, but it wasn't due to their quarterback. Now, I'm trying to think of the third name. There's a third name. I can't. Oh, yeah, Trevor Lawrence. He was just, the best prospect.
Number one overall pick.
I'm sorry.
So you don't believe in Stetson Bennett?
Not at all.
The fourth.
He doesn't have the it factor. Bryce Young has the it factor.
He does.
Usually Bama's like one maybe flaw they have is their quarterback. This guy's the Heisman Trophy winner.
Yes.
So go take him plus money. Go make your money. You can put a Steven guarantee on it. I don't.
Steven guarantee. The Alabama Crimson Tide is winning the Natty. I agree, Steven. For the record,
bet him -6.5.
Do it.
Because I just think they're gonna. I think they're gonna. It's a Bama show.
I'm going money line. I'm going just money line. But I feel good about it. I'll tell you this. You kind of said it. How many cases are left in loaded dice? Go Dogs, says Scott Thompson. Scott Thompson is cheering on the Georgia Bulldogs. Cody Neff, let's close out the rest of the cases. Cody, we've got 4 cases left in loaded dice. Just 4 left. We can do the rest of those tonight if you want. But we got to get moving on the orders because we haven't had orders coming in. Guys, let me ask you this. I know a few of you are still in the chat. Is there any series you would like to play? Because sometimes I say that and someone is wanting to jump out on a break. They see that there's 8 slots remaining. They're like, oh, I don't want to jump in if it's not going to fill. So if there's something someone wants to play, throw it out there. Maybe someone else in the chat also wants to play that same break. And then maybe that'll help us fill out a break. The one I'm recommending right now is Steel Curtain because we only have 5 slots remaining. Also 6 slots remaining in Nifty 50. So those are our 2 closest breaks right now. We'd love to get those done. I wish y'all ran those dice all the time. Haha, says Cody. We do run the loaded dice actually a decent amount, Cody. I believe when you were a new customer, we had literally just finished loaded dice. We took a brief break between them, but they're back by popular demand. This right here, this full-size Flash Authentic that Matthew Kerr won, this Justin Jefferson, a second in the NFL in receiving yards. This did come out of the loaded dice. So this is an example of what comes out of the loaded dice series. Bob wants a $150 Tom Brady Dutch Authentic Pats Flash. All right, Bob. Maybe on a mini. Maybe on a mini. He says authentic, though. Keep dreaming. Keep a dreaming. All right, this is Jay Jetta's, guys. This is what came out of the loaded dice. Let us know if you want to keep the night going. We have slowed down considerably. In fact, we haven't had any orders in quite a while, guys. I try and stay on as long as I can for you, but we haven't had any orders. Okay. Will you give us some hints on what's coming next, like next boxes? More Cowboys, says Cody. So here's the deal. Caden, I know you're new in here. Caden, here's the deal. We don't know what players are coming out of the boxes. They are completely random. As I said, though, I try to track the headliners as they come out, and I'll throw the randomizer up. So this is the Money Moves Authentic Series. All that I've seen pulled in this series is Adrian Peterson, Lawrence Taylor. So I believe we have a Barry Sanders, a Drew Brees out there, a Marshall Faulk, and a Travis Kelce. These are some of the other hits in that series. Devontae Adams, Tony Dorsett, Champ Bailey, Tony Romo, Kurt Warner, Barry Sanders, Justin Jefferson, Sean Alexander, Michael Vick. We already pulled Troy Aikman and John Riggins, but there's also Joe Green and Ty Law. Like what boxes you're making next? Well, we are dropping a new full-size authentic platinum series as soon as we finish the steel curtain. So 11 boxes left in the steel curtain, 5 slots remaining. As soon as we finish the steel curtain, we'll drop a new platinum series, which will be very sick. And also, as soon as we close out the Nifty 50, we have a customer wanting to hop in on Nifty 50. As soon as we close out the Nifty 50, we'll have a new break posted hopefully tomorrow. So here's the deal, guys. Young Irish Bull trying to fill the Nifty 50. Got a spot this morning. Been waiting.
Scott Barrick.
That's Scott Barrick. So, guys, it's a relatively new customer. I don't think it's a brand new customer, but it's someone who's played in the break room very little. So let's help out our relatively new customer. Let's fill the Nifty 50, 6 slots remaining. And let's help out the folks in the steel curtain, 5 slots remaining. Those are our 2 closest breaks. Let's fill those. We'll give it a couple minutes. Would love to see those filled. Would love to keep the night rolling. That is up to you guys. Last call for orders, though, guys. We haven't had any orders coming in quite a while. So last call for orders. If you guys want to keep chatting and keep breaking, we got to get some orders because we haven't had any orders coming in. You guys know this by now. The folks who are in here a lot. The new customers may not know this. We are on 12 and 7 Central Time weekdays and 2 and 8 Central Time weekends. If your break doesn't fill, it carries over to the next show. So that would be the noon show. But the Nifty 50, particularly because it's so close to being done, a lot of stuff has been pulled there. It's actually slowed down considerably. We absolutely remember you. Let's keep it going. We remember all our customers. So here's the deal. Let's close this out. We don't want this customer getting this carried over to the morning show. That is literally how we lose momentum in here when breaks carry over show after show after show. And that's not something that typically happens, but it is something that's happened with this Nifty 50. So let's close that bad boy out. 6 slots remaining. Last call for the Nifty 50. Last call for the steel curtain and anything else. I'll give you guys about 2 minutes before we head to the top spot chase. Once we head to the top spot chase, we can still get those buzzer beater orders in. I'm happy to do those. So let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling if you guys want to. Let's see. Is the top spot chase list ready, Steven?
Yes.
All right. So this is for the new folks in here. Anyone who enters our chase item of the day, which was all the small things. We have a wheel spin at the end of the show. And whoever is the top spot for the wheel spin gets a chance anywhere from $1 to $100. Steven will spin the wheel, and you get some UA cash that you can use in the break room. $1 to $100. Matthew Short, James Stanhope, Jeremy Field, James Strode, Thomas Cox, and Colton Bicker. All those folks will have a chance for that top spot. Taking a look at the football game. Let's see, any updates in the game, Steven? Any scores?
I don't think so.
Oh, gosh. The Packers are at the Minnesota 38 again?
Probably.
This is getting out of hand.
Ben Connor, thanks for jumping in on the Nifty 50.
All right, Ben Connor has hopped in on the Nifty 50. I'll stay a couple minutes later, guys. 4 slots remaining, Nifty 50. Let's close it. All right, guys. You guys know 4 is the magic number. Once we get down to 4 or less, it's easier to fill it. Let's do the Nifty 50. It might be our last break of the night unless we fill something else up. I'm going to drop that Nifty 50 break. We want some of our new guys to get a feel for the break room. We don't want the Nifty 50 carrying over to the next show. So, yeah. Caden, after these Nifty 50 boxes, there's 2 boxes left. We have 30 and 49. That series is closed. So this is the last opportunity for the Nifty 50. These are specialty mini helmets. That's why they're priced $24 a spot. They are a single spot break. This is a list of some of the guys. We did pull this Emmitt Smith Chrome. We pulled the Jerome Bettis Flash. I'm not sure if we pulled Justin Jefferson. I know Travis Kelce's been pulled. And I'm not sure about Bailey, Alexander, and Taylor. But there's only 2 boxes left. At this point in the series, I'm not 100% sure what's left in there. But that's it for that series. You'll get a specialty helmet, either a Lunar, Flash, Chrome, Eclipse, etc. Let's close out the Nifty 50, give our new customers a chance to get that break done. Definitely want to close that out tonight. We are going to go ahead and do the top spot chase, though, Steven. Since we have that list finalized, I don't think we'll have anyone else hopping into all the small things. And tell you what, Steven, here's what I'm going to do. Since we have new customers in this break wanting to see this Nifty 50 done, I want our new customer to see the break. I'm going to do a little bonus case wheel. So anyone who hops in the Nifty 50, you are also a part of the chase item of the day. So if you close out the Nifty 50, you get an extra chance for some UA cash. So we're going to do all the small things one right now. Actually, we're going to wait. We're going to wait a couple minutes for the Nifty 50 chase. You guys hop in there. You are thrown into our top spot chase for Nifty 50. 4 left.
Ben Connor closing it out.
All right, Ben Connor, thank you very much. You are the man. Bob Boulay, of course, hopped in as well. I really appreciate this, guys. Definitely want to do this for the new customers. I know we had several people wanting to do that break. Don't want to carry over to the next show. Young Irish Bull, we are taking care of you right now. With that said, if you're in that break, would you guys like box number 30 or box number 49? 50-50 shot, 30 or 49. Thank you so much, Scott, Michael, Ben, Bob Boulay, helping out Scott Barrick, Michael Krosky as well. Special thanks to Ben Connor, though. Ben had 5 slots in there. Ben, you made this happen. Thank you very much. Otherwise, last call for all our other orders, guys, as well. We do have 5 left in the Steel Curtain Platinum Helmet Series. Happy to do that one as well. 30 or 49? Which one sounds good to you guys? 49, says Bob. Thank you very much, Bob. Bob is always active and participating in the chat. Thanks, guys. Now let's get a hit on 49. You're welcome. Love it. Thank you very much. Love to see the new folks getting a chance to see stuff coming out of the break room. 1 left in the Nifty 50 now, Steven. Hopefully we get that done tomorrow.
I mean, number 2's up, so if they go absolutely insane here...
We could get it done today. All these folks are entered in for a shot for some UA cash as well, Steven. Gave them a little bonus incentive.
Put that list in there.
Sweet. All right, Jay Jettas, you're going to the side next to me. Actually, you can be next to the box while I randomize the divisions. Awesome. Woo! I wanted that break done. I was this close to signing off, guys, and you made it happen. Patience is important. All right, we're going to go 6 times for our divisions. 5, and 6. All right. The second to last Nifty 50. Bob Boulay, you're in the NFC North. Ben Connor, you're in the NFC South, NFC East, AFC North, AFC East, and AFC West. Michael Krosky, you're in the NFC West. Scott Barrick, wanted this break done? We got this done especially for you. You are in the AFC South. Nifty 50. Second to last break. Nifty 50 is going off the site very shortly. It's nifty indeed, though. This is a nice series. This is one of those series that I think kind of got lost in translation a little bit, Steven. I think it was on and off the site. People lost track of what's in here. A lot of good stuff in this series. Really,
specialty helmets.
Yeah, specialty minis. Very underrated. Our Flash Flood minis are what, priced at $39. So that's $19.50 a mini. This is $24 a mini. Because there's nicer stuff in here. This is pretty good. Pretty good, if you ask me. A Lunar. You've got TJ Hawkinson of the Detroit Lions. The Pro Bowl tight end. Really talented receiver coming out of Iowa, I believe. TJ Hawkinson. Look at how nice this helmet is. Look at this Detroit Lions Lunar. Thing of beauty. Bob Boulay, NFC North. Have yourself a win. Bob, call out the box number. Single spot snipe. Bob Boulay. Ben Connor, I'm sorry you didn't win with those 5 slots in there. But that's okay. It'll happen next time. Thanks, says Bob. You're welcome. Hope you like TJ Hawkinson. Here we go. All right, last call for other orders, guys. I'll give it about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're headed to the top spot chase. Last call for orders. Happy to do as many more breaks as you guys want, but this is it. Last call. Steel curtain. We're close on filling that bad boy up. Let's get that done. Otherwise, we're calling it a night. Thank you very much for doing that break, though. Definitely wanted to end the night with a nice hit. TJ Hawkinson. This is actually for the Jetta. This is the Hawkinson right here. Cool. Lions played better down the stretch. They went from a team that could maybe lose every game to 2 wins and a tie. Not bad. I think they're, what, the 2nd overall pick now?
Yeah, I think Jaguars are. Patriots made quick work of them.
50-3. Was that the final? 50-3. I know it was 50-10. I think was the final, but it was 50-3 at one point. That was
bad.
That was ugly. That was ugly. Even another reason why I wanted to do the Nifty 50. I believe we have hit for the cycle. Yeah. We've done at least one of every break on our break page today. We've done at least one of everything.
True.
Got a chance to show you guys all the different options we have in the break room. Thank you very much. 9:41. I'm giving it till 9:43. 2-minute warning. No orders by then. We're going top spot chase. We did get Colton Bicker just hopped in. Did Colton close us out? What did Colton do? Okay, so how about this? Before you pull that wheel up, why don't you get me that very last Nifty 50? Because Colton wants a personal. Nifty 50's closed. We'll take that off the site.
Easy enough.
The last box left. Colton, we're going to do your personal right now. Hopefully you're still watching box number 30. Just like that, Nifty 50's gone. Sweet. Look at the ticker comment. What am I supposed to look for? Nifty 50's gone. Colton came in with the personal.
Yep, you got it in.
Colton, I'm going to open this live on the air for you. Because it's the last one. How about ending with a bang in the Nifty 50, Steven? What's that Mike Breen, the announcer, says?
Yes.
Bang! Bang! Sean Alexander 2005 MVP, the touchdown record that season that was later broken by LaDainian Tomlinson. How about it? Sean Alexander, Colton Bicker. Sean is going home to you. Congratulations, Colton. Closing out the Nifty 50. Steven, before we forget, if you can take that off the site for the mystery box.
I already did.
Off the break site as well, the break room page. Nifty 50, just like that, is done and toasted. Sean Alexander on the Lunar. Colton Bicker, congratulations on that hit. Thank you very much, Colton. Colton has this thing about ending the shows with the win. In the early show, he was like, I'm cold. I'm going to buy the Dutch item, the Justin Fields. Well, guess what? He's like, we have one Nifty 50 left. I'm going to close it out and get me a Sean Alexander. Colton Bicker. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's one of those, when you get the personal, you definitely want to make sure it's a good hit. And it was. It was. Sean Alexander was worth it. Chris, what am I looking for in the ticker? I'm not sure if if there's something that I need to look for specifically. All right. Since we had that order and we had another order coming in, 9:45, and then we're going top spot, 2 minutes. Then we're going top spot, wheel chase. Actually, 1 minute, because it's about to be 9:44. So the 1 minute deadline, guys. Colton, if you want to close out the steel curtain or anything else, now is the time to do it. Thank you very much, guys. That was absolutely clutch, getting those final 2 Nifty 50s done. We are now down to just 6 things on the site. We got the training camp done and the Nifty 50 done today, so a good chance we'll drop a new series tomorrow, Steven.
Hopefully.
Are you back for the noon show tomorrow?
I'll be back for the noon show.
Steven will be back producing on the noon show. I'll be back producing tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time. Then Steven and I are back together Wednesday at noon. I'm breaking, he's producing. The Dream Team is back. We're going to pull a lot more fire at noon on Wednesday. Last call for orders, guys. Very, very last call. Let's see. We haven't really moved much on anything. Still 5 away on the steel curtain. So I'm going to go ahead and head to the top spot chase. It's 9:45, as I said. I extended the deadline quite a bit. Didn't the training camp close out? Chris Roberts, you're on top of things. Training camp is closed out. Training camp is gone. It's also off the ticker. We have all the small things spanning through time. Loaded dice, flash flood, steel curtain, and money moves. Very nicely done, Chris. All right, top spot chase. You copied over all the folks that were in that Nifty 50 as well, right?
I did.
Perfect. This is our list. We're going top spot. We fill up something while I do this, or get within 2 slots left. We'll break some more. Otherwise, this is it for the show. All 16 of you in here, some of you are in here more than once, but 16 names. 18 names. So how did we get 18?
Just spanning time.
All the small things is 10.
Yeah.
And Nifty 50 is 8. So that's where we got 18. 5. Next click is top spot. Next click. Here we go. Thomas Cox. Thomas Cox. You are the top spot chase winner. You only had 1 slot in there, Thomas. If you're still watching, let us know. It's 9:46. I'll give you till 9:47 here. Otherwise, Steven will start on 1. Let us know if you have a favorite number you want us to start on, Thomas Cox. I know if we have Robert Anderson, if he wins that, he likes to start on 23. So if he was in here, I would have started on 23 for him. I'm not sure what Thomas's favorite number is. Thomas Cox.
Thomas.
Win of the day in the NFL today? What would it be, Steven, if you had to pick a win of the day?
Joey Buckets, baby, over the Chiefs.
Joe
Sending a
Burrow
message to the AFC that he is next in line.
All right, so here's the deal, Steven. The Bengals haven't won a playoff game in 30 years. The fourth longest drought in NFL history. Steven is saying
Joe Burrow's going
playoff win for the Bengals. Jamar Chase, 11 catches, 266 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, it was absurd.
My goodness.
It was absurd.
My goodness. Chris is predicting a 42. All right, Steven, we haven't heard from Thomas. Spin that wheel. Let's see what we got. What do we got?
Oh, he'll take $75.
$75, Thomas Cox.
Oh, to you, good sir.
Awesome, Thomas. $75 UA cash. Steven will get that in your account right now. That'll do it for the show, I think, guys. I tried to stay on as long as I possibly could. I wanted to get the new customers. I wanted them to get a chance to see their breaks fill up. Thank you so much to Ben, Bob Boulay, filling up that last Nifty 50. Colton Bicker closing out the Nifty 50 as well. Some clutch work at the end of the show. Makes me happy that we stayed on. So looking forward to that. Steven, I believe I'm looking at our break page just to make sure we can get the flash flood posted for the morning show as well.
Oh, yeah, I'll take care of that.
Steven will take care of that. Bob Boulay says I predict a 75.
Mine says it is.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay, let me refresh my page. On my page, weird. So maybe it just may not be active. Sometimes it like struggles to get posted. Maybe retry it one more time. But we'll take care of that behind the scenes. Catch you guys in the next one, says Young Irish Bull. Absolutely. We're on 12 and 7 Central Time weekdays, 2 and 8 weekends. Any new series tomorrow, says Chris. Chris, there's a decent chance we might drop a new series. I'm not sure exactly what's in the works, but you'll have to find out tomorrow at noon and possibly tomorrow at 7. That'll do it, though. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us in the break room. Have a good night, Caden. Good night, Young Irish Bull, Chris Roberts, Bob Boulay, everyone else today. Scott Thompson was the big winner. Had a lot of nice wins. Matthew Kerr got that full-size authentic flash. This Jay Jettas. This will be our hit of the day video. We'll be posting to social media. Congratulations to all our winners. And thank you for everyone else who played. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.
Have a good one, guys.
Thank you for breaking with Ultimate Autographs in the UA Live Break Room. If you had an awesome time, you can join us again every day. We are live breaking certified sports memorabilia at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time every weekday and 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. As a reminder, if you purchased a spot in a break that did not fill, your spot will transfer to the next UA Live Breaks broadcast. Lastly, if you earned UA cash today, the funds will be added to your account in 24 hours. Thanks again for breaking with Ultimate Autographs. We hope to see you again.